Namaste, friends. Today we are going to discuss a very important truth of the life. And you ask yourself, as a human, can you achieve everything alone? Have you ever thought that the greatest partner in your life is not any other person to whom you see it, but a God Himself is the greatest partner of you? Today, for your own well being and your own meeting those objectives which you have set, we will discuss how can you make a God as a life partner. Welcome, my friends. My name is Mahendra, and today we explore how a human being makes a God as a true friend, true partner for making this life in a very much excellence manner. As always, today we have Binaji with us. Binaji, a very warm welcome to you.
Namaste. Thank you.
Namaste, Binaji. We'll start a very interesting discussion today. And my first question is why it's important of a human being to get a corporations or give a corporations for every great achievements, either for the self or for the society, and how the divine grace transform a ordinary life of a human to a very much extraordinary, and how we can say the friendship with God provides lasting peace, a strength to the self, and fulfillment in the life.
Yeah, in today's modern world, people are becoming more self centered, and many believe that success depends only on personal effort. While a few rare individuals may achieve, most great achievements are accomplished through cooperation. There is a beautiful Sanskrit saying, Adhikasya Adhikam Phalam, which means greater cooperation bring greater results. Just look around carefully. A family is built together by husband and wife. A cart cannot move on one wheel. Even the beauty of the sky is complete because both the sun and the moon, day and night, exist together. If one is missing, balance is disturbed. Nature itself teaches cooperation and harmony. The human body also teaches the same lesson through two eyes, two hands, and two legs. If even one is missing, life becomes more difficult. History proves this truth as well. Nal and Neel built the bridge to Lanka together, and human, Hanuman and Angad worked fearlessly for righteousness. This is secret of life. Human effort becomes meaningful when connected with wisdom, cooperation, and divine guidance. Every system in the world works through cooperation. Then, how life succeeds through isolation and ego? Life is a divine enterprise. In this journey, there can be no greater companies than God. God's power is infinite and His grace is limitless. When a person develops true closeness with God, life begins to transform completely, just as iron becomes gold through the touch of the philosopher's stone. Just as a raindrops under the swati. Consolation becomes a pearl, and just as water merging into the Ganga becomes holy, similarly, a person who comes close through divine, through love, surrender, and devotion to God, becomes noble, pure, and elevated. A true devotee gradually offers ego, desire, talents, and actions at the feet of the divine. Pandit Shri Ram Sharma Acharya ji taught that the best dakshina is to give up one weakness and embrace one noble quality. This is where divine grace begins to descend slowly. Selfish desire disappear and life begins to move according to divine inspiration. True happiness comes when human effort joins with divine grace. So remember, a single drop may dry alone, but together drop becomes an ocean. Human effort becomes truly powerful when connected with divine grace.
Right, Vinaji, you have given so many examples, and every example was giving a essence that life is a divine enterprise. We should invest ourselves to make our life beautiful, understand what the divine energy is, and how we can offer our ego, talent, desire in feet of the God and make him the real partner for the success of the life. Now, the next question which is coming in the mind is how can a God become a friend or guide when anyone is facing difficulty? And today, is it just following the rituals is sufficient or the real devotion is needed? So, how to make the people understand about following the rituals and real devotions are two different aspects.
Yeah, friends, there is a great difference between a priest and a true devotee. A priest may remain limited to rituals, ceremonies, offerings, and formal worship, believing that God can be pleased through prayers and external practices alone. Worship is only the outer body, but faith is its soul. History provides countless examples of ordinary people become extraordinary through divine grace. In the Ramayana, Hanuman, Angad, Nal, Neel, and many others became instruments of divine work. Sudama received divine blessing through simplicity and love. Prahlad remains fearless because of complete faith in God. And Dhruva attained divine realization through devotion and determination. Great spiritual personalities such as Kabir, Guru Nanak, Swami Vivekanand, and Mahatma Gandhi transformed society through spirituality and divine values. According to Pandit Sri Ram Sharma Acharya, spirituality means self transformation, changing your thoughts, character, actions, and purpose of life. Friends, life itself is a great enterprise. And if God becomes a partner in this enterprise, there remains no possibility of true loss or failure. Today, many people are running after luxury and material pleasures. But desire is like fire, and worldly pleasure are like ghee poured into the fire. Instead of satisfying desires, they make them burn even more intensely. History proves this truth. Ravana, Hiranyakashipu had wealth and power, but remained restless. Human body, life, intelligence, strength, and wealth are precious gifts from God, and these gifts are not meant merely for selfishness, comfort, and luxury. They are meant for humanity, noble ideals, and higher purpose. If we misuse these divine gifts only for personal enjoyment, life loses its sacredness. That is why self transformation is essential. The declaration, we will change, the age will change, should not remain only slogan. It must become a living reality. God's presence transforms a person into lightest, such as a person not only walks on the right path himself, but also guided countless others.
That's true. And when we are on this world and associated with the different human being, each human being would be having their own state. Someone would be in the difficulties also. How our learnings with this divine life can be transforming the other humans also, and then make the society in a very prosperous. So, Binaji, today we talked about the devotion also, differences with the rituals, how the great people have changed the society also. But still, I see that many people worship for desires, kamna. But will this desire based worship can reach the God? And you have also mentioned that the worship, this journey is a process of self purifications. So why we are saying this? What is the meaning behind the self purification? And then how in our day to day life, like we are living with other human beings, how a human being can make a God a life partner for every moment of the life.
Yeah, worship for the fulfillment of desire is mostly a temptation, not the ultimate truth. Worship is not magic, it's self transformation. God cannot be pleased merely through praise, flattery, or small offerings. It is a scientific process of self purification and self development. Its purpose is to inspire human beings to recognize the true goal of life and move powerfully toward it. Only the person who completely surrenders himself into divine hand becomes worthy of divine grace. In the Ramayana, Hanuman never worshipped Lord Rama for selfish desire. His devotion was based on surrender, courage, service, and dedication. Similarly, Sudama had the courage to offer his humble bundle of rice, and that made him worthy of divine grace. Just as seed must dissolve itself to become a tree, a human being must dedicate himself to noble ideals in order to grow spiritually. According to Pandit Sri Ram Sharma Acharya, true spirituality means both self-aware and world welfare together. So, friends, selfishness and narrow thinking are the greatest obstacles to spiritual progress. while generosity is the foundation of spiritual life. Look at the nature carefully. Clouds pour down water, tree gives fruits and shade, rivers keep flowing endlessly, and even life itself depends on giving because no one can stay alive by only inhaling without exhaling. Nature continuously gives and in return receive abundance. The entire universe works on the principle of exchange. In the same way, when partnership with God is established in life, thinking becomes excellent and conduct becomes idle. Pandit Sri Ram Sharma Acharya ji used to say, I have made God a partner in my life, and you too should build a close relationship with God. When God becomes your partner, guide, and compassion, life gains direction, strengthen, peace, and true success. So today, modern life is full of stress, greed, comparison, and dissatisfaction because humanity has forgotten the real purpose of life. People are running after luxury, ego, and selfish pleasure, but true peace never comes through endless desires. True peace comes through divine closeness, noble living, generosity, and service. This alone is the true path towards success, peace, and lasting happiness.
That's right, Vinaji, for giving a very good advice or the real examples how we can ensure that true worship does not change the God. It is going to change us. It is for us where we should show the devotions, but us just not following the rituals. As always, now it's time to learn a new technique on a good health. Please give us the advice on those part.
Today we learn Hastpat Mudra. Mudra, yoga, and meditation are not just spiritual habits, they are technologies for soul alignment. So, Hastpat Mudra helps enhance women's beauty and is beneficial for all disease and disorder related to the respiratory system and throat. So, sit comfortably in Padmasana, Sukhasana, or Vajrasana, or any meditative seated posture with your spine straight. Sit comfortably in a chair or in a meditation posture. Relax your shoulder and arms. Place your left hand in front of you with the palm facing upward. Place your right hand underneath the left hand with the palm facing upward. Keep the fingers naturally relaxed and together. Rest the hand gently in front of the lower abdomen or on the lap. Close your eyes and breathe slowly and deeply. Hold the mudra for 5 to 15 minutes while maintaining a calm and relaxed mind. It gives some benefits, helps enhance natural beauty and facial glow. Healthy skin and overall vitality, supports throat health and vocal clarity, supports respiratory health, helps reduce anxiety and restlessness. You can do affirmation. I open my heart to divine wisdom and blessings, but have some precautions. If discomfort occurs, gently relax the hand and resume later. Before practice, you should be in a contact with your doctor or yoga practitioner. So, Hastpat Mudra is a beautiful gesture. The upward facing palms represent openness to receive divine energy, wisdom, and blessings. The supporting hand beneath symbolizing stability, trust, and surrender. This mudra reminds us that true growth comes when we remain humble, receptive, and connected to higher consciousness. Just as an empty vessel can be filled, a receptive mind and heart can receive wisdom, peace, and divine grace.
Thank you, Binaji, for giving a very useful knowledge in terms of the Hastapad Mudra also to welcome the wisdom, peace, and divine grace.
Thank you. Namaste.
So, friends, today's session I think is a life changing discussion today if we understand the overall conversation and start trying to give the movement for practices in our day to day life, either in the morning, afternoon, or in the evening. Is your worship only a fulfilled desire today? Do comment about that also. Do comment. And till then, see you in the next video. My request would be do subscribe, like, and comment and share it if the compassion matter to you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. And for more information, you can also watch our previous videos on Ojas YouTube channel. Till then, stay true, stay aware, stay humble. Goodbye and namaste.